Hello again, YouTube. Um, Firstly, I thought I'd just say that I'm clearly not as bright as I thought I was. Um, I've tried making this video a few times, and I kept getting really confused as to why it kept coming out in portrait or on its side every time I uploaded it to the computer. I'm filming this on my iPhone at the moment. Turns out I hadn't held the because I'm filming sort of face down. I hadn't held the camera the right way up before I'd hit film, so it hadn't decided whether it was landscape or portrait or whatever. Basically, I'm pretty much an idiot. I've been sitting here for like half an hour wondering what the hell was going wrong. So anyway, moving on. If you've seen my previous videos, you will know that I had some new books on the way that I was kind of excited about. I've still got some to go. Only one has actually arrived today, but I'm kind of excited, and I had a couple of other things to talk about, so what the hell, we'll just get to it. This I've just got out of the box. Amazing Spider-Man number 56. It's a CGC 7.5 universal grade. It's not the highest grade in the world. Obviously, there's going to be a lot out there that's a bit higher graded, but it means a lot to me because I absolutely love this cover. This and Amazing Spider-Man number 33 are probably my two favourite covers of all time. I just think it's fantastic. The colours and the composition and everything. I mean, just how cool is that? It's a very minor key. It's the first appearance of Captain George Stacy. Who cares? It's a Doc Ock appearance, reasonably early. But more than anything, I just love the cover. Also, I picked it up because I got it at a great price. It came up on eBay, and what I do sometimes if I really like a book is rather than trying to snipe it or anything, I just slap down, if it's currently sitting at its starting price, I'll just slap down whatever I'm prepared to pay on it and then just see what happens. And I did this, and it scared everyone off. It worked. I ended up getting it for probably less than half its comics price guide.com value, which would be well under its overstreet value anyway. So I got a fantastic deal on this. Very happy. The 2 points I wanted to make about it. The first one is a good point. If you've seen my video on my Amazing Spider-Man number 59, you'll know that I kind of got my fingers burned a bit on the postage and packing. The guy had added about $35, and I didn't really think anything of it at the time, and I just went ahead and paid it. And on this book, the guy charged me under $20, and it arrived in exactly the same box, within the same amount of time, and with the same insurance. So I've learnt my lesson. For next time, I know what I should be paying. Also, on the last book, I ended up paying a hell of a lot on tax, basically, to import it into the country. This one, I don't want to get the guy in trouble, but we had a little chat on eBay, sort of messaged each other beforehand. I asked him how he tends to fill out customs forms before I put a bid on the book, just because I don't want anyone getting into trouble or anything, but there are different ways of filling out customs forms that will help the person on the receiving end in the long run, and I've done all right out of this. So the bad point has to do with I didn't have a problem with CGC up until now. I know everyone has their personal gripes with CGC. A lot of people think they're doing damage to the hobby, and I can agree with that to a certain point, especially when it comes to 9.9s, 10.0s, maybe even 9.8s to a certain point. I think that a lot of the time CGC are slapping on pretty much artificial grades, and they're artificially manipulating the market by doing so. I think if you resubmitted a 9.9 or a 10.0 book 10 times, probably half of the time it will come back as a 9.9, half of the time it will come back as a 10.0. I just think when you're getting into that sort of territory, you can't trust anyone, and I don't know. I can see the problems there. But from a general point of view, I've not really got a problem with CGC. The idea of independently grading something in order to preserve its investment status, I'm on board with that. You know, you don't have to buy CGC books. You can buy raw books, and I certainly will continue to buy raw books. But I know they've also made some other problems I've seen in forums and other YouTube videos. They've made some mistakes with their labels. They've mislabeled a couple of books, whether they've been second or third editions, things like that. And also they've done some questionable grading in the past. My problem, though, is this right here. Now, this isn't a scratch on the case, it's not a scratch on the book that they've overlooked or anything else. Whoever slabbed this book has trapped a human hair or an eyelash or something in there with it, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. It's driving me insane. If you're a comic book collector, then you're probably a little bit like me in that you're mildly obsessive compulsive about certain things, and that is just going to drive me absolutely nuts. I just know it. I'm not going to sleep at night. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll try giving the book a bit of a shake and whatever. That's not going anywhere. So yeah, that's not good. That's going to that's going to make me slightly mentally imbalanced for the next few days. Other than that, though, it's absolutely fantastic. Comic Link sticker, obviously it's gone through Comic Link at some point in its life. That little sticker that they put on the top is coming away at one side a little bit. If I want to, I can glue that back down, or stick that back down somehow. And the general case could do with a little bit of a wipe over, because it's picked up a few sort of sticker smudges and things like that over the past. But generally speaking, it's absolutely great shape. I'm just really excited about this because it's my second ever CGC book, and it's a cover that I've wanted for ages and ages. So, as I said, I've got some other books arriving over the next few days. I'll wait till they're all here. They're mostly coming from the UK, so it shouldn't be too long. And then I shall make a video on all of those. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll speak to you then. Bye.